Good evening all. Welcome to the Daily Prelims Current Affairs program brought to you by Ekam IAS. Today is 18th of June 2018. The topics we will be dealing today are Special Category Status, Vanish Artillery Gun, Fugitive Economic Offenders Ordinance, Bank Boards Bureau, SARC Development Fund. So the first topic for the day is Special Category Status. Recently, in its fourth Governing Council meeting of Niti Aayog, Andhra Pradesh has again demanded for its special category status. Also, Bihar and Odisha is keeping on demanding for their categorization into special category status. So, what is this special category status? Special category status are given to states who are socially, economically, and geographically backward. Actually, such a provision is not there in the constitution. This concept were introduced by the then Finance Commission in the year 1969 to provide some special treatment for backward states. So the Planning Commission and National Development Council used some criteria like the terrain, the population density, the percentage of tribal population, then strategic location, and the backwardness in economy and infrastructure, etc. And with this criteria, they identified special category states. So what are the advantage of giving this status? If a state is conferred with special category status, they will get a 90% funding in all centrally sponsored schemes. Otherwise, for other state, it is only 60%. Also, it gets many central assistance and tax breaks along with many other benefits. Currently, there are 11 states who are categorized as special category states. It is easy to remember these 11 states by recollecting hilly and mountainous states of North. Let's start from Jammu Kashmir. Jammu Kashmir, then it goes to Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, then we have Sikkim, then the 7 northeastern states, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Tripura, Nagaland. The next topic is Vanish Artillery Gun. It is also called Desi Bofors. It is the first indigenous long-range artillery gun. Technically, it can be called as a howitzer. It is nothing but a short cannon used to fire projectiles in relatively high trajectories. So what is to be noted here is that it is developed by Ordinance Factory Board and it is not developed by DRDO. So please note that point. It is developed by Ordinance Factory Board, which is located in Kolkata. It has a strike range of 36 kilometers and it can work in severe cold and humid conditions. The next topic is Fugitive Economic Offenders Ordinance. The government in this April 2018 has promulgated this ordinance in order to tackle rising bank frauds. So recently the Enforcement Directorate is going to file a charge sheet against Vijay Mallya for cheating nationalized banks. So we will discuss more about Fugitive Economic Offenders Ordinance. So as we said earlier, it is promulgated in this April 2018. The main aim of this ordinance is to confiscate the properties of economic offenders. So who are these economic offenders? The ordinance brings up a schedule of offence and a person against whom an arrest warrant has been issued for committing any of the offence mentioned in the schedule, then he is called a fugitive economic offender. And the value of offence should be at least 100 crore to declare a person as fugitive economic offender. So under the ordinance, it makes provisions for establishment of a special court to declare a person as fugitive economic offender. And the permission of this special court is required in order to attach property of fugitive economic offender. The ordinance also allows any civil court or tribunal to disallow a person who has been declared as a fugitive economic offender from filing or defending any civil claim. The appeal against orders of this special court will be with High Court. The next topic is Bank Boards Bureau. In order to revamp operations of public sector banks, the government has launched a program called Indradhanush. The program Indradhanush consists of 7 factors, including appointments, capitalization, empowerment, de-stressing, governance reforms, and bringing up accountability along with establishment of Bank Boards Bureau. The Bank Board's Bureau was also recommended by PJ Nayak Committee on banking sector reforms. So we will discuss more about Bank Board's Bureau. It is an autonomous recommendatory body. It started its operation in April of 2016. It consists of representatives from both government and RBI apart from some independent banking professionals. So the functions of this Bank Board Bureau are selection of board of directors in public sector banks and financial institutions. It will advise the central government in the matters of banking governance. It also builds a data bank in order to monitor the performance of public sector banks. It also helps the bank in raising capital and developing strategies. The last topic for the day is SARC Development Fund. Before SARC Development Fund, there was something like South Asian Development Fund. It was intended for the betterment of SARC region. Due to its shortage of fund and its limited scope of work, the South Asian Development Fund has been reconstituted into SARC Development Fund. It was as per the decision of 13th SARC Summit, which was held in Dhaka in the year 2005. So it is aimed to act as an umbrella mechanism for SARC projects and programs. So more about SARC Development Fund. The Governing Council of SARC Development Fund consists of Finance Minister of 8 member countries. The SARC Development Fund have 3 windows. They are social, economic and infrastructure windows. The aim of the SARC Development Fund is to promote the welfare of people of South SARC region, improve the quality of life there and accelerate economic growth. Also, poverty alleviation is regarded as one of its core objectives. So, who are all the 8 members of this SARC? They are India and its neighbors: Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, Sri Lanka and India. The Secretariat of SARC is located in Kathmandu, Nepal. So that's all for today. For more news and detailed explanation, please go through our daily prelims current affairs material, which you can find it in the link attached below. Thank you all.